Now, I'm well aware of the fact that there are a lot of people who will be listening to this. They don't want to hear anything to do with the IEBC not being free and fair. Okay? I know Jubilee diehard supporters, this is a very boring topic. And they're wondering why I'm talking about it, yeah? But it is important. Because you see, we're not talking about the 2017 elections, not the end of the day. We're going to have many more elections, yeah? And we will just be postponing problems if we keep on going around in circles here, yeah? So it's good that we settle this once and for all, really, for the good of every Kenyan. It doesn't matter which party you're in. Anyway, you may be listening to this and saying, okay, this man has taken the NASA side. This man is clearly supporting NASA on this issue, okay? But hear me out on this. The civil society, when the civil society gets involved in something, and when the civil society issues a statement on something, the civil society is neutral. The civil society does not belong to any political party. It does not belong to any side of the political divide. Now, a few days ago, the civil society has actually come out and made a comment on this issue. Actually, the executive director of the International Center for Policy and Conflict, Bwanandungu Wainaina, yeah, said something to the press, which I just want to quote him word for word, which was very clear on the position which the civil society has taken. It made it very clear the position they have taken. And these were his words. The Constitution is written in black and white, that the final results are announced at the polling station and verification is done at the constituency level. Full stop. I don't think Mr. Ndungu Wainaina was favoring any party in issuing that statement. I don't think he's a NASA person. Okay? And I believe those of us who still have not looked at this IEBC issue should now look at it very clearly, because when civil society gets involved, we should stand up, we should pay attention and ask ourselves, what really is the issue here? Okay? By the way, the civil society did not say that if this goes the wrong way, or if the High Court does this, if the Courts of Appeal does this, one side is allowed to boycott the election. They didn't say that, okay? And those of you who have listened to my earlier recordings will know that my position on that is that that is not the right way to go, okay? For NASA to threaten is not the right thing to do. That's my opinion, that's my position on that, okay? But there's an even bigger issue here, yeah? Let's assume this crisis blows over, and I'll tell you how it blows over. The Court of Appeal agrees with the Constitution, yeah? Says, sawa, let the status quo remain, vis-a-vis polling station, constituency level final, okay? Let's assume that happens. The big question now, what will the IEBC do next? Will they be able to run a free and fair election? Will they be able to operate without, as they say, their hands tied? Yeah? How will they be able to work around? Because obviously they've appealed this because they feel so strongly about it that they feel they cannot operate without a tallying center, a national tallying center to adjust the results. Or is it to correct the results? Whatever it is. How will they be able to do this? How will they be able to operate? Yeah? Without getting what they want. They have already made a very strong position on an issue that really is puzzling. Okay? Actually, it should have been one of the other sides filing such a case, not the IEBC. When the referee files a case, which appears to be like they're filing a case on behalf of one of the players, then gentlemen and ladies, we're in trouble. We're in huge trouble as a country. Yeah? And Kenyans need to stand up, to wake up and pay attention to this. And this is not an issue of any party. It's not an issue of any side of the political divide. It is a national issue for the future of free and fair elections in Kenya. Thank you. This is Chris Kumekucha.